In sales and in life, everything is all about perception. So when we lead a team, even when we have to kind of dig deep and motivate ourselves, we have to change the perception of certain things. So, I'll give you an example. When I tell my team to produce, I don't say, go find 2 sales. My message is every one of us needs to find 2 families to help today. And so it's the change in the perception. Does that make sense? So if I hear my guys say, well, I want to get to 10 units funded per month, I pay attention to that. And then I ask them to say, well, you want to, but do you need to? If they have a good enough case to where they really, really want it, I tell them you need to change your verbiage. Your demeanor is need. It's the perception. It's the triggered reaction, right?
Right.
And so similarly, what I do, and I'm sure you probably already know by now, is I do a scoreboard system. It's a 2-point system. And when the market's really good, I'll change it to 4 points, right? But 2 points is usually the quota. And how you apply it to your model is that with every lead they get or every contact that they get, they can only move the needle in so many different ways, right? So for example, without understanding the model too much, but a Facebook lead comes in, your representative talks to them, and then maybe they need to do A, B, and C in order to get it to level D, right? So maybe level D or that step, like, you do all this first and you get it here, that's 1 point. And then from here, then you get it to a realtor, that's another point. However you divvy it up, we know that we're holding them accountable to not go without any points. And so transfer lead is not as difficult as it is originating a lead. Make sense?
Yeah.
So they may not necessarily need to be on a 2-point system. I would push them and I would say, okay, every single day we aim for 5 new families to help. So in other words, they see it as points, but they're learning in a different way, not to close, not to transfer, but actually help someone. Mm-hmm. And when they perceive it that way, their message becomes more organic. It becomes genuine. Because the scripting, when they connect to the lead, it always has to be under the premise of, let me see if I can help you first. If I can, I'll show you what I could do if I can't, right? So you know the wording, you understand the concept. Mm-hmm. And so it always has to kind of be in that type of momentum or that type of rhythm. And if you apply a point system, 2 big takeaways or messages that you want to really nail down to the team and ourselves is that every day resets back to 0.
Connected to SalesRemastered.